All right, this is the Transit Advisory Committee. We're here on Wednesday, May 15th at 1 p.m. City of Bisbee, Council Chambers, 915 South Toberville Road, Bisbee, Arizona. This is the regular meeting. We'll have roll call. We don't have a Bisbee citizen or local business. We have Rita Smith, senior citizen, here, present. Local disability community, we don't have any at this time. Humberto?
Present.
All right. Noel is not here. Lorena Valdez?
Present.
Present. And Angelica Nova from Siegel? She's not here. And Jessica is here.
Present.
We don't have a CO from Sierra Vista. Marisa from Benson?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm on the phone.
All right. And Angel from Wilcox?
I'm here.
All right. And Gerald from Wichita City is not here. Anna Klein, City Council member, is not present. Myself, Matthew Gurney, City of Bisbee, is here. And our ADOT program manager is not with us. All right. We have no call to the public. So we'll move on to item 1, which is to approve the action agenda for March 12th, 2024 meeting. They probably don't have the action agenda.
We can't see the minutes. All we got was the agenda. We didn't get the previous minutes.
Okay. Humberto, do you want us to read it out, or you good?
No, just say that someone there's gonna have to approve them because I can't see them.
Okay. So, do you want a motion to approve?
No, I move that we approve the fact meetings as presented.
2 seconds. And then Rita seconds. All right, action agenda is approved by Humberto and second by Rita. And then we'll move on to item
All
number.
those in favor?
Oh, thank you. All those in favor of approving the minutes from March 12th, say aye.
Aye.
Nay? All right. Action agenda is approved. Thank you. All right, we'll go to item number 2, which is financial statements. And do we have any more? Or okay. You want to, just one? If you guys want to kind of go with that. This kind of just shows us the assets, which is 37,000, and then the total assets is the same. If you get, I don't know if you want to review this and then ask any questions. And there are a few pages. Is there anything particularly you want to point out, Lorena? On the second page, you'll see the ADOT grant, and then our budget for ADOT, CEO, the bus local share, and the federal share. You can see year to date what's budgeted, what's been used year to date. page, we have fund expenditures. Yeah, the contract operating expense, that's what we pay the city of Douglas. And then we have city operating expenses. So yeah. We have sent, we've had I don't know if it correlates on this with why we.
I don't know if she has it on here or not.
We've recently, I don't think it shows it on here, but with our operating costs, we are, and it doesn't correlate in here, I don't know where it shows that. We're gonna be running out, because we didn't receive everything that we asked for. So we have written a letter to ADOT for the funds that we need for the rest until September. We're getting a lower percentage each year in the last 2 years. So in total, I think 100,000 approximately. So that's been something. We haven't spent any more money than usual because we haven't not receiving it. We're probably, even in our next grant, we're not receiving even less.
Is this on the operating?
Operating. Yeah.
We had COVID funds and funds that they utilized first. So those are the ones that were being used, and then they started with a grant, but they started like in 2021. So this year we spent more than what we did last time, but we had more money left with the COVID fund. So that's what happened. And when the grant was completed, they didn't take into consideration those funds. So
And you figure out what it is causing the shortage on that?
the lack of extra funds, actually.
Not that it was coming from ADA? Is that where you?
Well, we got what we pretty much allocated, but I don't think they did it. Last year's budget was not, I think they only did like the first year, and they split it by two instead of doing the full year, splitting it by two. That's the way the numbers read. This year, when I did the full amount and then split it by two. It doesn't mean we're gonna get it. If I don't get that GFS on by June, who knows what's gonna happen, right? We may not have it, so. So we're trying to get funds from ADOT, but we don't know where it's gonna go right now.
What percentage shortfall do you have?
It's about 100.
About 100
100,000.
that we need.
Out of a total, what percentage would that be? 10%, 20%?
For the year?
Yeah. You don't have to do any homework on it, just
Yeah,
gives me some sense of how bad it is.
it's probably 30%, 20%.
That's a lot. Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, because we only get, we asked for 400 about 400 something thousand, and what we asked for in the grant, and we only received 3 something, like the low threes.
Yeah.
I think it was 330, I think, what we received.
So if you run out of money, do you have where to get?
It's gonna come out of the general
The
fund.
general fund?
Yeah.
Lorena,
Yes, ma'am.
can Matt get a little closer to the phone, because we can't understand hardly anything of what he's saying.
Okay, he's taking it. You can hear me across the room.
Can you hear her? I'll put you in the middle of the room a little bit more.
Okay, thank you, sorry.
No, that's fine. We were just talking about, with our funds right now, we've talked to you, talked to you when you came in recently. We were just talking about where we are with our funds, and we sent that letter to ADOT. They have replied and asked for more detail on what the funds look like, and what happened and where the problem was. And so Angelica has made that, put that together and has sent it to Lorena. And we're, what's that?
Well, we're gonna send it to Jesse.
Yeah, we're about to send it to Jesse later today.
Okay, can you copy us on that? Well, me?
Yes, yes,
Okay, thank you.
yeah. So,
Not anybody else, nobody else, they don't know your business, but.
yeah. Yeah, you'll be copied on that, so. Any other questions with financial statements?
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, just to try to figure out what's causing the problem.
Well, that's what we figured out, that it was that extra COVID money that wasn't really being taken into consideration, that it wasn't gonna come in anymore. And I think they included that, and,
So
we
this
didn't
is-
get it, so we didn't.
This is coming from the last application.
Yeah.
The 2 years
Oh, yeah.
cycle, right? So
Uh-huh.
this is
Yeah.
happening in the second year. Right?
Yes.
Correct.
Right now.
Yes.
So you're coming short on this, so but it wasn't taken into account when you did the application
Exactly.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, we're in
Yeah,
the second
we're
year,
in
so,
3 years.
yeah.
Yeah, so 3
we're
years
worried
ago.
right now.
So it wasn't taken into consideration that the COVID fund was going to run out and we were going to be short.
Right,
That's what it was.
and I was noticing in the contract when it was for operating, usually the contract is just Douglas,
Yeah.
and they had the wrong amount. They had half of the total. It wasn't the full amount.
And you didn't contact Ada to let them know that it was probably,
I didn't work on the budget, so I didn't even know.
Well, 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I wasn't director back then, so that was Jesus.
Yeah, that was the way they put it in, and then.
Yeah.
but it was submitted.
But
in
because the
application,
COVID funds
it was
were there.
submitted- It was submitted in the application.
Oh, yeah,
it
that's
just
the way it
didn't
was
count
submitted, those are the totals on there, yeah.
Okay, well, you need to send that information to your agent, I think it's Jesse from Ada.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Henniker's
okay.
getting all that information right now.
Yeah, let them
So
know
that
that
we can go.
you're running out of money and you're gonna be in the red pretty soon, so that's
Yeah.
gonna complicate things. You're gonna have to tap into the general fund, but I don't think they're something like that, so that's
No, they're not.
creating some friction there or try to avoid it,
Yeah.
go over.
Yeah, so Henniker's
We're getting-
doing the report right now as we
Yeah.
speak, so that we can send it
Yeah,
out.
yeah, we've been getting less percentages over the last few years.
So the operating part is just what you're paying, Douglas, is that it? You
No,
don't have any
it's-
other things that you need to pay? Is it like maintenance of vehicles, gas,
Yeah.
fuel, and all that? Is it that?
That's all that.
Because it might be the effect that like gas is going up and then you submit it, probably didn't take that or.
And I think we've had a lot of vehicle maintenance this year too. This
But there
last-
wasn't much of a change.
Well, we have a little bit more in there, I think, with the report that she sent us, or if you see the budget, there was a little bit more, I think, than last year.
Which,
The
And you
no,
don't
that
have
was
any,
capital expenditures, never mind, that was
Yeah.
again, the wrong thing.
and you don't have any other income other than ADA that you can subsidize the other, no other income from anything else?
Just whatever.
Just from
Just
ADA,
general fund.
ADA activity
yeah, it's just the general fund.
and the general fund, and the rest
Yeah.
of it.
The feds don't give you anything?
That's ADOT.
It's ADA, that's
Yeah.
what they did, so.
They just have to be one and they can carry plus two of them.
So,
And we did, you know how at the end of the year, sometimes there's money left over and they say you can spend it. So we asked if they could be moved to like from the different areas, because we're not, there's still some in capital, in administration for the capital, but they said no.
They let you from the last year? to roll over into this year, the election? That's kind of strange.
No, they didn't let us put it in operations.
They move it, so you had some money in admin, but they didn't let you move it to operation. Yeah, you need to consult and check this with Ada to see what they say, because it is kind of urgent, because you get that before you start doing it. Okay. All right, no more questions on this, so. Okay.
All right, we'll move on to item 3, which is the update to the Cochise County jail stop. So we have now officially have a bus shelter on by the Cochise County jail. It's up the road from, it's down the road from the jail on Judd Street, and that is a call for pickup. So it's not a scheduled pickup, but it is a call for pickup. So, and the county jail has been really excited about having it set up now. So I think so far it's been good. I know it's, judging by your email, been causing a little problems with the schedule.
Yeah.
How much of a delay are we looking at, Humberto?
It's been, it wasn't causing any issues while we were not going up to the last stop over there by the canyon. Because what we did was they were stopping at the Lyric and waiting 15 minutes to be with the exact time that they go up and come down, and at that time they just went back. So they were on time, but we started going up the canyon again, and then there's some delays. There've been some delays by, parked cars and truckers unloading.
You're talking about in Old Bisbee.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what is probably causing a little delay, and also going over to the jail. So people down the line, down the road over there are asking why is it coming out late, down Safeway, Warren, and all those other places. So they're questioning what's creating that. So, and those are the reasons, I think. So the only thing that I can suggest is to have Bisbee Police probably try to check and see if they can enforce the non parking over there in that subway street.
Yeah. Well, what I think we'll do with that to help is we can see if our streets or parks department can put up no parking from where the curve is. Because I know people, I think that's maybe where people are having problems where it cut necks down. So we can add no parking in there, and that should help. And if we're having,
Is it causing any disruption with the connection at all?
Not until now. I haven't received any complaints about connecting with the route, but I know it's bound to happen, because if it starts doing that, then they're gonna have trouble. But I guess not right now. There's not been any disruption on that, so it's only for the people.
Because I have seen that some of the FTA passes that we have going out there, I have seen that they are using them from the jail to use the connection.
Yeah.
So that's good.
No, yeah.
that is good to hear.
It's good, yeah. Well, we only have that. Did you submit on your grant for a study to be done to kind of come up with a better route solution for Bisbee?
Yes, yeah, Seagull's gonna be assisting to get busy with
Ah,
that.
it's through Seagull, okay, all right, yeah, because that's very much, like urgent to start doing that, so that they can come up with a good schedule that, gets the bus stops that are not needed, the ones that are needed to keep them in, and to also include breaks for drivers and a time for them to wash the bus, all that kind of stuff, so, but that it is done by an agency that it's, that they know, take everything into consideration, come up with a good schedule, so.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So the good thing, it's not a huge deal, but the county did end up paying for that bus structure.
They pay for it?
Yeah, the shade structure, so that was good. We told them that, if you buy the shade structure, we'll install it. So, and then we had to get permission from Freeport, because it happened to be the edge of the roadway going there was Freeport's property, so we got permission from them, and so, town
Okay.
coordinated all that, so, yeah. So, any questions with, Cochise County Jail Stop?
No, no questions.
Okay, we would, you have anything to add, Lorena?
No.
Okay.
No, it's-
We'll go on to item 4, SEGO grant, AAA grant submitted. You wanna talk about that?
So we submitted it and we got about 4 items that we had to come back and resend. So it's in, we don't know when they're gonna tell us, I can't remember the dates now, but. Oh, and I think that was it. With Seagull, we've already submitted everything, I guess everything's in.
Okay.
Any questions or comments with that?
No?
Okay. Any comments or questions about the SEGO grant, AAA grant submitted on the phone?
I think she, I think she either is going to send it out today or it came out, let me see.
She sent a letter that she had submitted it, and we had no other issues that she was requesting, I think. That's what it said.
Yeah. Yeah. She should be having, the numbers coming out soon.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we'll move on to item 5, which is the bus brochure. We'll have a discussion and update. Lorena, myself, and Rita met, what, a week or so ago?
It's gonna be-
And ended up, I had one of the maps that our visitor center produced. It was a map of Old Bisbee, and then you flip it over, and there was another map of the rest of the town, even down to Naco. And it was a good start. We think we're gonna try and add on to it instead of creating our own. It's already created and it looks good, so we think we're just gonna add some of the historical sites that we wanna add into that.
And add some stop locations.
Yeah, put all the bus stops on there. I think we wanna wait on, I mean, this doesn't happen, anytime right now, but I think we wanna wait until we have the update from, if we change anything with the stops, that Seago is putting in for the grant.
Yeah, might as well get it right.
Yeah, so I think we'll wait until, to finalize it till then, but we can start. We're gonna be meeting with our visitor center director to go over this on the 20th and see, work together with her and see what we can accomplish with that. Any discussion or updates you guys wanna talk about with that?
I just think it's a really nice and it's a very efficient solution for the tourist and for the city, because it uses a product and just enhances it, and it already needs some updates. I mean, the city hall's moving, and there's some things we saw as we
Yeah.
reviewed it that it needs to be updated anyway. When is the schedule gonna be done? The new schedule?
I'm not sure. Jessica, when is, did you guys put in for that grant already, or when do we find out about that?
Yeah, we did get it, but Chris is the one that's in charge of all that, so, we'll have to get an update from him on when they're gonna start that stuff.
Okay,
Okay.
All right. yeah, that's no biggie. Like I said, we'll just correlate with that, with the updates, because we'll add, like Rita was saying, we'll add the bus stops onto this map as well, so people can correlate what bus stop they need to stop at in order to see the sites. And we'll even let them know, hey, the Mugeheim House or the museum, is, 0.5 miles from the bus stop, or, 200 feet or whatever, so.
With the map, you can see that. That's what's
Yeah.
beautiful about it, yeah.
Yeah. So, So, any questions or suggestions or comments about the bus brochure with the map?
No more questions.
Lorraine, you wanna add anything?
No.
All right, we'll move on to item 6, ridership report, and other news from Humberto, including the Cochise Connection report.
Okay, the ridership for Bisbee for this month is the total 2,247, and that it's a little slight increase from the last month in March, which was 2,258, or it went down, I guess. So it's kind of maintaining there. So
Yeah.
the rest of it, you've seen this graph, or it shows the prior years, and then it goes into breaking into more detail, miles, hours. So, but I guess the important number is the ridership. It's maintaining there.
So it looks like we're gaining, but we're not back to our pre-COVID numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were even at 2,800 and 3,000 well, as far as for April,
Yeah.
and some of the other ones too. Okay.
Yeah. The next page, it just breaks it down even more by day for the entire month, April, and you can see the numbers day by day. So it's if you want to look into the numbers, but it's maintaining itself there.
So it looks almost every 2 weeks, roughly, or every week, there's a jump, like every week.
Yeah.
What is it that? What days is it? 4/24, 4/19?
It could be different reasons, like as I mentioned before, there's questions, why did it go up, why did it go down? It could be the weather, it could be, that they just got paid, a little bit on social security numbers,
Yeah.
people, so there could be a whole lot of reasons why it goes up or it goes down,
Yeah.
As I mentioned, it's just, sometimes you see like big jumps in numbers, but you don't know why. It could be
Yeah.
at the end of the, you can also count the people, the riders from the jail are using a 50 bus, and you'll see some
Do people get their social security checks like weekly?
No, once a month, that's
Once a month.
At the end of the month, the very first or second day, that's when they actually receive their checks.
Second ones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's.
They spread it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if that had, if it was weekly.
They're not all at the same time, but every day.
Okay.
Some of them get the actual check in the mail, some of them get deposited into their account, but anyway, they just like to go out and start buying and spending money, which is what they go on pay.
Yeah. So our highest is regular adults.
Yeah. Basically, the ridership consists of the elderly and disabled, those are the ones that use.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's for Bisbee. The next one, next item, we have up there, 7, so it would be the Cochise Connection. Our Cochise Connection has been increasing. As you can see on this chart also, that is showing for April, 1,453 riders. The last month was 1,222, but it fluctuates, keeping going up. So it's a good thing that we're seeing a lot of riders. Then the next one is shows by bus stop, or it shows all bus stops there. And you can see which one it is, the one that's getting the most riders. This is Customs, which is the port of entry in Douglas, the one that you can see way up there, the numbers. And the reason is actually students that go to college, they leave a car. So they travel over, and that's where we pick them up and we take them to the house. So you can see that that's what's happening, so we'll keep them updated. And you can see the graph right there is way up there.
Yeah, good, our highest one.
And the next one is the college in Douglas, also at this, because the connection is the one that picks them up real early, around 6 o'clock in the morning. Then the regular college bus we have in Douglas, they pick them up around 7. Another one at 8 o'clock, so we keep taking them in different times, so you can see right there where the numbers are. The second one, as I mentioned, is the college, and then the third one would be Sierra Vista, which we take a lot of people to work over there, even to the college too, so even for the mall.
Is that the transit center?
Yes.
On Wilcox?
Not Wilcox, in Sierra Vista.
I know that the street Wilcox, in Sierra.
So it's Sierra Vista.
Yes, Wilcox and Coronado.
In Coronado, yeah, that's where the start agency is there.
Okay.
So that's what I have for the Bush's connection too, and so that's what I have.
Awesome.
Well, maybe when you get the new schedule and you get the new map, we can do something in the Bisbee Observer, just to try and generate a little more interest.
Yeah.
The word out.
Yeah, and advertise, promote this, so people know what's happening.
Yeah, I mean,
So
sometimes you
if
just
they don't
gotta-
find out what's up there, they will never get interested.
Yeah.
So this is promoted.
just promote it a little bit, yeah.
All right, any questions or comments for Umberto on the ridership report for Bisbee and Coach's Connection?
Thank you.
All righty. Move on to item 8, which is comments of board members. Anyone have a comment or question?
Could at least call something other than the old person. Since all the spaces are empty, I mean, I know I'm old.
Yes.
I just wanted to remind everyone that we did cancel the Cochise County, Santa Cruz County meeting on May 23rd, and we moved it to June 20th. It's still gonna be in Benson,
Okay.
at 10 o'clock. I'm not sure, Humberto, are you still here on the 20th, or I don't remember when you retired?
I'm still gonna be there. My last day is gonna be June 28th, I think. Friday.
28th.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna be around there. So.
Yay. Okay, all right then, just wanted to bring that up, and then like I said, AAA should be sending out the award letters pretty soon. We did, have to do some negotiating with the members, these past couple of days, and so they should be sending you out something pretty soon. And that's it from me. I don't know, Angel, did you have anything? And I don't know if
Jessica, you said the CEGO meeting for May 23rd is canceled?
Yes, Olivia, I think canceled it and she moved it to, well, you might want to double check. She moved it to, June 20th.
At 10, okay. I don't see it here on the calendar, but I'll move it now.
Okay.
June 20th. I do see, I see that council chambers is reserved, but, okay, I'll change it on my schedule. She did change it on the office schedule.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay, all right, thanks.
All right. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate it. Any other comments from board members?
No.
Okay. Any future agenda items that we want to see or talk about?
Maybe progress on the schedule update.
Yeah. Progress for the brochure.
Well, the schedule update first.
Yeah, schedule and brochure.
And brochure, well,
So, yeah, so bus
I'm
schedule.
sorry, one more thing. Can you possibly give, Umberto, extra tax packet and I'll pick it up on my way home?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm still in Little Rock.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You want to add anything? Future agenda item?
Maybe the successor.
No. I don't.
All right.
He had a successor.
Do I have a a motion for adjournment?
Move to adjourn.
Second? All right.
All right, thank you.
Angel.
Angel? Okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Congratulations on your retirement. You'll enjoy it.
Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah,
It's a nice place of life to be in anyways.
it's time, so.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
You get burned out after a while.
Yeah, it just comes a time where you say, okay, I don't know.